Good morning everybody, I hope you're all well and I hope today is awesome for you. Today we're going to be looking at car safety and just dynamics in cars and laws that people don't always know about and that I explain to my clients, but not everybody is aware of them. So we're going to be explaining that today. Also in this vlog you're going to be following me around today. I've got some admin stuff to do, got some kind of dog work. We're going to do some nail clippings hopefully today. With one of the dogs that is very reactive about having his nails done, so a little trick how to keep Frenchies muzzled but not actually using a muzzle. So today we're going to be doing all of that. I've got some admin, some emails, some electric work if we've got time, because why not, and just generally lots of other little stuff, but you're going to be joining me on that today, so I hope you have fun, have an absolutely awesome day, and hope you're well. Now most of you won't know this, but carrying your dog in a car unrestrained without a barrier is actually illegal. So having the dog on the front seat, which I see a lot of the time, it really scares me, although in the footwell, is one of the most dangerous places, because you have a crash, that dog is dead. It flies straight through your front window, okay? So why are you putting your dog in that much danger? Now I take dog safety the team take dog safety really seriously at Balance Energy Canine Training. We've invested in some really high-end quality cages from a company called Barjo in Woking. Now I have two different types of cages in my car. I have a front plate that kind of protects me from some of the dogs that I have in, but also protects the dogs. If I have a crash, all they're going to hit is this plate instead of going flying through my front window. Okay, so that's more for my guys. Then for the dogs that I have in, I have a actual crate system set up. Now I can take this into a big one or a small one, so I'll explain to you now. So as you can see, I have a really big, large boot system crate in my car. Now, you know, if I take the middle divider out, which this bit can be removed from, I can get large dogs in like Dobermans, Rottweilers, they're a bit push, but they can get in there and they're safe in there, and that's, I think, the big thing. You know, we don't travel for hours and hours with big dogs in the car, but they're at least safe. Okay, so I have locks in my car, so if I go to the shops, less likely for the dogs to be pinched. There's so much of it going around at the moment. A little clip here just to hold this little tailgate open and closed. A couple of towels in there. But I think the big thing I'm emphasising here is the quality, the build quality of this is solid, it's metal, and overall it gives a really good experience, because I know those dogs are safe. If I have a crash front on, the back ends there, they can be removed, so I can get the dogs out the back. There's so many multi-diverse things about this. So I'll link Barjo in the description. You can always go check them out. They do deliver nationwide, I believe, but they're only local to me, so they're great. So we have a look in the back here. I have this kind of little thing, just stops the hair flying around everywhere. I have this really hard, and all it is screwed onto my plate here. And it is tailor fitted, it fits like a glove, and you don't actually think it's going to fit sometimes when you put it in, but it's, if that dog hits that, it's not going to be comfortable, which is why I put that there as well. It's not going to be comfortable, but the better option is your dog isn't dead, it's not flying from my front window there. So this is normally when my guys hang out. I can put a double system in here, so I put a divider like this and it runs all the way there, and that again is really solid, and that just screws onto these. So these are the things I was talking about, where you can just unscrew them and these come up, the doors. So I do put a divider in. I've currently lost a plate. I had to put the divider in, so I'm waiting for another one. I'm a bit clumsy and I lose everything, so I'm waiting for a divider plate to come in, a screw plate to put in, and then I can put that back in again. But anyway, that's the kind of middle of my car. So in a minute we're going to cut Pierre's nails. Pierre, being a typical French bulldog, can get very snappy. There he is. He can get very snappy, gets quite reactive, and to keep us safe, of course, you can't muzzle a French bulldog very easily. So a little trick that I picked up from when I was over with Brian Agnew. We're going to use a buster collar, which you kind of use for a vet or a lampshade. Use at the vets to stop the dog itching, stitches, cuts, whatever, stop them licking them. So we're going to use this because, quite cleverly, Frenchies have such a stocky face, down to breeding. However much there's a very big disadvantage in their health problems and everything like that, it's an advantage to me that I can use a buster collar, because then they can't get their head around. Most dogs that you're going to do this with, if you were to do this, they'd probably be able to swing their head round a nitki. With a Frenchie, their head is so buried in, as you'll see in the video in a minute, they're buried into the buster column themselves that they won't actually be able to get you. So you've got so much more control of them, and you're keeping safe. Hopefully we'll do really well. We're going to have to take very small amounts off. The quick's quite long, but it's something we've been working on with him for some time, and he's getting better. He used to have complete full meltdowns beforehand, so hopefully we'll do alright today. So let's see what happens. Good boy. Good job, buddy. Relax. Relax. It's alright. Don't worry. Just keep going. Doesn't hurt. Relax. 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 Yeah. Cool. So we're just out at Hermitage today. So I'm with my girlfriend Charlotte, and we've got 10 dogs with us. So we've got India over there, Patch Jack Russell, Ziva the Labrador, Nacho the White Frenchie, or Cream Frenchie, Pierre, Aslan the Yorkie, Max the Fierce Dobie, Digby the Staffy, Joey the Collie Cross. Missed anyone out? Summer the Pastel Terrier over there, who acts about 4, and she's actually 13. So it's just good nutrition and a fit dog. A bit crazy as well. So anyway, we're just out walking. I think there's a tip that I'm going to give you when you're walking with 10 dogs, is that they're allowed to go and have fun. People get really bogged down that you've got 10 dogs, you've got to kind of have them all really close with you. And you don't. As long as you've got control over your 10 dogs, they can be off. You've got control over 20 dogs, they can be off. But it's when you have those moments that you've got a jogger coming up, a kid, a pushchair, whatever, that you can then call them back in, into heel, and they all walk in with you. So you don't look like the crazy dog person who's got no control over their dogs. Because 1, that's embarrassing, and 2, it's dangerous. So, yeah. They're all having great fun, they're all tired, it's hot. Yep. Nacho, sit. Good boy. Evening everyone. So I'm just finishing this vlog up before I go and do some electric work and some kind of odd jobs. I had a really successful day, done some loads of emails, phone calls, got some new clients on board, so best of luck to them. Dog walk went really well towards the end, didn't film any more of it, just kind of focusing on the 10 dogs we got. But it went really well. The only thing problem that we had is is two ladies with their two dogs, and no respect. And they just, as we had all our dogs lying down somewhere, and kind of sitting around, and one of them just chilling out for a bit, they just let their two dogs just run over, and that was a bit of fun. That was a bit of management, but we didn't have any dog fights or any reactions or anything like that. So proud of all my guys. But have an absolutely lovely day. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button for me. That'd be amazing. And if you want, leave a comment below. Yeah, it's always nice to interact with you guys. So leave a comment below and I'll get back to you about that. But have an absolutely lovely rest of your day, and I'll speak to you soon.